Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. We live in a world where society loves hate and the dark side takes over the light. In a world plagued with injustice, oppression, and despair, we are all left waiting in the darkness looking for some way out. Together we are that way out. Together we are that light. And together we are one voice.
Black and white, freedom and strife, love and pain. Yet aren't we all the same? With the world divided at its very core, it seems like everyone is spoken for. But you see, we are all reaching for goals of perfection that are ultimately unobtainable. And no matter how hard you try, the results will always be only as good as you are able to make them out to be. Rather than reaching for these ideas of perfection, we should be reaching towards the realization that our self-worth comes from more than just someone else's appreciation of who we are.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
For I have big dreams. Dreams of a world that isn't so black and white, filled with freedom and strife, divided by love and pain. Yet aren't we all the same? I am one of very many that sought out to be like any. Intellectually gifted, yet I was never lifted above the stereotypes of a world that is so black and white. I wish I could reverse the pain that seems to change the mind of the people of our time. However, that is far above my head. And with each moment, I dread to look at the television screen, for it seems as if my universe has turned into some type of bad dream. Unity is what I long for. We just need someone who can open that cemented door.
This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too.
What if society knew that people like me feel injustice too? What if society knew that in order for stereotypes to be crushed, we have to listen to all of us? What if society knew that the constant negligence of being associated with the majority has only afforded me more opportunities to keep my mouth shut? What if society didn't judge my opinion as being cliche until it's walked the hard mile in my privileged shoes and it knows what it's like to have the world against me, telling me that my overheard opinion has left me disabled in a society that my people destroyed? What if society knew?
This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three.
What if society knew that my desire is not based upon the hours I spend in the mirror, but the time I spend on my self-confidence? What if society knew that my broken grammar and verbal aggression was just a confession to the world around me that I am broken? What if society knew that we're all the same, inside and out? What if society knew that even though those tears dried on my pillow last night, I still feel an internal fight? Solidarity is key. So please listen to my last and final plea. Unity is what I long for, but who will open that cemented door?
of all of us. Singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it will turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us.
This is the sound of one voice. One people, one voice. A song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice.